Come close. I'm going to explain the concept of leverage. Let's say you want to move a couch. A long couch. It's not that heavy, but it's long. You can't just get in the middle and pick it up, and you're not Superman. So you go to the end, you take it, pick up the end, move that over. Then you go to the other end, pick up that other end, move that over. Then you go to the other end, move it over, then go to the, and move it over, and then you rearrange, then put it over here, and now it's perfectly where you want it to be. That took you maybe 10 minutes to do. Now let's say you want to take that same couch, you want to move it. And as you're getting ready to move it, your brother walks by. Hey, Johnny, help me move this couch. He gets one end, you get the other end, you pick it up, move it where it needs to go, and now that couch is moved 30 seconds. Thanks, Johnny. That's the concept of leverage. You took that 10-minute job and reduced it down to 30 seconds because you had somebody else help you. It's the same thing in real estate. So let's say you want to buy a property. Well, that property costs $100,000. You have $10,000 in the bank, but you need $100,000. You could save up 10 more thousand, save up 10, do this for another 10 years. Let's say you're saving it $10,000 a year. It'll take you 10 years to buy that $100,000 house. Now let's say you have that $10,000 and you want to buy that $100,000 house. Well, instead of doing it yourself, you take that $10,000 that you have in the bank, you give it to another bank, and they'll give you $100,000. So you take that $100,000 and you go buy that $100,000 house. That's leverage. You took that $100,000 requirement to buy that house and you reduced it down to $10,000 cash out of pocket at that moment to buy the house. And you got somebody else to come in, whether it's the bank, a private lender, or the previous owner, whoever, and put up the rest of the money. That's leverage. With the couch, I took that 10 minutes and reduced it down to 30 minutes by getting somebody else to help me. Same thing with the house. I took the $100,000 requirement, reduced it down to $10,000 by using somebody else's money to buy the house. That's leverage. Now let's say you bought the house, you're renting it out. This is an investment property for you. So now you have to go out and get a tenant. Then once you get the tenant in there, they call, this broke down, that happened, whatever. Okay, so now you have to go out to the property and now all of that process takes time. Now let's say instead of doing it yourself, you hired a property manager. Now the time that it took you to find the tenant, to screen the tenant, to lease up the tenant, to get them settled in, and to fix that or to call the handyman to fix whatever problems that are in there, or they call and say, the light doesn't work anymore. Can you come change the light bulb? These things are now handled by the property manager. So that time it takes to run that property is now reduced to a fraction of because you hired somebody else to actually do the day-to-day manage of that property. Now that time that you freed up, you can take to go look for another property. to go spend with your children, to spend with the hubby or the wife, to go on vacation or whatever you need to do. That is the power of leverage.